In this, reopening seems to take a lot of time. I'm going for follow-up tests, but I'm going to dive into the information that is still here to some more details. Impress create at least one slide. Select menu, slideshow, custom slideshow, dialog box appears. Click new button, define custom slideshow, dialog box appears. Select a slide or more from the list. Click OK. Use custom slideshow, close, limit slide sorter, hide slide, and go for it. Okay, this doesn't have any additional new information for me. It seems to be the same as the initial bug report. Recovery in progress. Next. Go ahead. Where are we? Now let me close this one. We have a new presentation. We create at least one new slide. Create one new slide. We hide slide number 2 again. We go for the custom animation. We command 11 replication. Command 11 seems to be pretty good. So we add it. We use the custom slideshow, and we try to. Oh, F5 is working. That's interesting. F5 is working. Now I'm wondering if the particular selection I have there of the slide seemed to make a difference before. If that actually affects also my behavior right now. So what happens if I select slide number 1? Right? I still have to wait until I can cover this. Now we got a new slide. So new slide. I'm going to hide this. I'm going to select this time. Create a custom slideshow. So we have command 11 replication. We add slide number 2. Slide number 1 is selected, and we close it. Now let's go for it. Crash. So it doesn't affect what particular thing I selected. Even doesn't seem to have anything to do with what particular text is input there. It's quite interesting. So start recovery. Okay, what are we going to do next? What happens if I don't go for the custom slideshow, but start it from the custom slideshow dialog? So create a new slide. We hide slide number 2. We select slide number 1 just to be on the safe side. We have command 11 replication, custom slideshow. Here we go for this. Hit OK. Now start, I assume, would start the custom slideshow right now, because we're in the context of custom slideshows here, not the overall slideshow. So if slide number 1 is shown, then we're unlikely to reproduce that back. This seems to be slide number 1. It's over. Alright, now we go ahead. Well, what happens if I create several slideshows where I may just have this one? New custom slideshow number 2. Now if we add this, okay, and start, crash. So it doesn't have anything to do with the amount of custom slideshows I previously had in there. I'm wondering if I can replicate it with just a single slide now. Let me go for that. Start recovery, please. Yeah, next. Here's my slide. I'm going to hide this now. So besides that, just going for this graphical version here seems to work. Custom slideshow. Now create. Command 11 application. We put slide 1 there. We go for it. We should use the custom slideshow and start. So it doesn't happen if it's just the only slide we have in here. But it seems to me we have to have additional slides. So What happens if I now press F5? Would be interesting. We have the custom slideshow, which should just consist of slide 1. That's the case. We have slide 2, we have slide 3, which is hidden. We are able to press F5, which is a different bug, I think. And if we now start the slideshow, we get a crash again. Boom. That's interesting. So the critical condition here seems to be we have to have at least 2 slides, or one of which is not hidden. I'm going to check that. What happens if we have 2 slides and both are hidden? Now, where are we? There we are. Start recovery. Could just avoid this recovery thing, I think. Okay, new slide. Both hidden. We do a custom slideshow. Equipment 11. Now this is a follow-up test. Let me make this straight. Now I add slide 1 here. We use the custom slideshow and start. Nothing happens. That's perfectly fine. As long as I include now a new slide, well, it doesn't matter how many slides are added or not, it starts to crash, right? So the critical condition doesn't seem to be raised when all slides in the custom slideshow are hidden. No, that was wrong. If all slides are hidden, as long as there is one additional slide which is shown, it makes sense, because why is there a point in having only hidden slides in a slideshow, right? So critical condition is there's at least one shown slide in the slideshow, and we have a custom slideshow which we're going to try to engage, which only has hidden slides. So let's try to replicate that with let's go for three hidden slides and one that is actually there. Hide this slide, hide this slide. Now let me label them again, just to make sure we see. Whoa, that was the wrong key. No, I don't want to start the help now. Okay, thanks. Give me the 1 here, give me the 2. Give me the 3. Slide number 4. We go for a custom slideshow right now. Frame 1. This is Command 11 follow-up tests. We add these 3 and it should lead to a crash. Right? So going for a 5 again and boom, there it is. Okay, so it doesn't detect that there's actually nothing you can display, because slide 1 might be displayed but it's not part of the custom slideshow.